Give Jimmy Kimmel his show back. I know. You guys don't. What? No, no. Seriously, give his show back. This is not how you do this. Because right now, what you're seeing powerful special interests, including the Trump administration, flexing their muscles. And believe me when I say they're trying to see just how far they can push the envelope. That's how Trump operates, right? He's trying to see how much mileage he can get out of the fact that everybody right now is emotionally compromised, right? I think that in a normal circumstance, without all of the emotions flying high about Charlie Kirk, the Trump administration would never get away with this. There was a brief moment of clarity, right, when Pam Bondi got up and she's like, "We're going to go after hate speech," and all the conservatives like, "What? Excuse me, no." But now everybody's like, "Ooh, I got to be kind of concerned." We're watching incredible momentum build around an emotional moment, which is a very dangerous and vulnerable place for our country, right? Our whole community. We're vulnerable right now, and I hate to say it, Donald Trump is exploiting it, right? He's trying to see just how far he can push the envelope. For those of us that are true conservatives, those of us that truly believe that we need to conserve the ideals of free speech and allow the market to determine things like this, we are being manipulated and played right now. They're exploiting your emotional vulnerability right now, because in a normal circumstance, you would never tolerate this. Like I said, you know, when the Republican administration starts talking about hate speech, you're like, whoa, that's completely out of line. The same thing is happening here, right? You don't see it. The show's not being canceled because it's no longer making money. Look, if you wanted to cancel Jimmy Kimmel, don't watch the show. Tell your friends not to watch the show. When the ratings drop, look, the company's going to make the business decision. That's how you deal with that. And if the public really wants to express their frustration, that's fine. The public should not exploit the strength of the government, which is basically what's happening. The Trump administration leveraging all of this centralized power, which again, as conservatives, we've always been extremely concerned about a very powerful federal government leveraging influence. Donald Trump is basically bragging about this. This is not the kind of thing that's in line with our values. Like, again, I know everybody's emotional right now. We're all kind of in our feelings right now. I'm just here to remind you, this is not who you are. We spent years talking about this. We fought against this when the shoe was on the other foot. We don't even have to ask ourselves, what if the shoe was on the other foot? The shoe has been on the other foot. And we had the same exact discussion in the response. I'm not hearing it from any of the Democrats. They can all shut up as far as I'm concerned. They have nothing to say about this. But I'm just saying, for those of us that are on this side of the aisle, this side of the issue, I'm begging you to reconsider this path, because this is not a good end. I don't like where it's headed.